Hello, dear friends. I am definitely struggling to know how to speak about this. I'm really grateful for your attention. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. So I want to talk about the Climate Change Summit that begins very soon. Feels to me like the quest rests on a knife's edge, as Galadriel said in Lord of the Rings. It's entirely possible that this Climate Change Summit will achieve a new level of global cooperation and solidarity that will make life possible to continue with elephants and rainforests and clear skies and air we can breathe for our children and our children's children and all the other beautiful life on earth. But those politicians are going to require so much support because it's a really big ask. It's a huge jump in terms of international cooperation, creativity, and all of us learning how to take care of all of us, because that's really what it's about. It's about recognizing that none of us can be safe in our own castles or in our own cities or our own nations until the whole world is taken care of. That's why it's not separate from all the other things that have been happening recently, all the other tragic events that we've all been connected to. It's entirely possible it'll go the other way also. And that generations in the future, if there are any, will look back and say to us, why didn't you do anything? Why didn't you demonstrate? Why didn't you add your voice to a petition? Didn't you do anything? You knew, didn't you know? If you knew, why didn't you do something? And that's the very painful, poignant thing. It seems to be really difficult for many of us, or enough of us, to bring this thing into focus. Apparently the scientists who've been looking at the climate research have been weeping, devastatedly weeping when they see what's happening. And it seems to be really hard for us, or enough of us, to get ourselves undistracted enough to let this come into focus and actually do something, because it's so easy to sit back and think that we're involved in healing, or we're involved in spirituality, or we're involved in something else that's more fun maybe, and think that politics is something over there for other people to take care of, and then sit back and kind of judge when they don't manage it. But it's not like that. The politicians can't go much further than public opinion. And public opinion isn't something separate from us, we're part of it. And what all of us do makes a difference. There are no guarantees, but that's life. As Rob Hopkins, who founded the Transition Town Network, said, it's time that we began not thinking about probabilities, but possibilities. And if we put our weight and our energy and our commitment and our love behind possibilities, then they become more probable. If we don't, it goes in the other direction. And that's what I'm really, really passionately asking you to do, is to let this issue now, not in 2 weeks' time it'll be too late, but to put your feet on the road in a climate demonstration somewhere, hold a banner, sign all the petitions there are, add your voice, your image to the Mosaic Earth project. That's just one of many beautiful offerings there are. We made this. This was following a very inconvenient dream I had that just wouldn't let me go. And the vision is that this portal, this digital picture of the earth, each pixel of which is one of us standing up and saying, yes, I care. Do it for me, do it for my children, do it for the trees, do it for the tribes in the Amazon. Go for it. Could be a portal through which millions of us could stand up. We haven't got there yet, but maybe we could. Why not? Let's go for it. Please join us with all your creativity and your love for Pachamama, for this earth, for the future, for our children, and for life itself. This is a call that comes from the heart of the world. Many Amazonian leaders are going to be there, some of them in canoes in Paris. We can't get there by canoe probably, but we can join them digitally or on the street in the demonstration near you. Please, let's stand up and be counted. Let's make a standing ovation for life on earth that is so big and so beautiful that it can't be stopped, and they'll be swept with all this good energy into a new era of cooperation and care for all life.